we'll just jump right into section 2. And I wanted to go over just a kind of the few top search features that you need to be aware of when you're using these tools. So we have visible columns. So if you go to the home page of the asset tool, which we will in a minute, you have a visible columns section. And these should be set first before you try and do any searches. Figure out what it is that you're searching for. So if you see information in the available fields and you think, oh, I would like to know that piece of information when it comes to this asset record, move that field over here to your selected fields, and then you can sort those fields up and down, and that determines how it's going to feed out into your search results page. So if you see these selected fields here, they populate across the page just like this. If you move them up and down, these columns are going to change in their order. And then you can also sort columns by using these up and down arrows here for columns that have that. Once you have your search results in place, you can export your results out to Excel. That's a new feature this year. It's absolutely great. So, and once again, exporting to Excel is going to just pull everything that's visible in your search results. So if you want to go back and add additional fields, go ahead and do that and research, and then you can export that to Excel as well. So one thing to note here, at the top of the search page, you have a global search field. So you can search by serial number or asset tag up here if you have that information, and you can search by one individual asset at a time if you have that. And then though, if you don't have the specific information to find a specific record, you can use the filters down here. So one thing to note here, if you're going to use the filters down here, clear the global search field first. You won't get any results. It'll just constrain itself to this one thing, and it won't show you anything down here if you search while that field is still populated. And you can use two of the same filter to return either or results. So if you're looking at all assets at Brookhaven and you search by mentor Scott Smith and Art Sedlacek, you would be able to see both of those mentors if you searched that way. And then this is kind of a reference slide for the future. These are some helpful search parameters. So you can use the search to generate reports for yourself to see things that you might need to ship out or something like that. So in this example here, we're going to look at stuff that's currently at Argonne. And we're going to look at only active assets. So we set that toggle there. And I'm going to look for things that are in Evan's name that are currently at Argonne. So I searched by his last name, and I can see that Evan has 3 computers that are currently at Argonne that are in active status. So let's just go ahead and look at just using a global search field. I saved a number for our reference here. So this is a computer. I happen to know the tag number, and so I went ahead and typed it in, and it just pulls up that record. If I want to open the record, I double click on it, and it's going to open up all the details. And if I scroll down, I can see quite a bit more information on this record. I can see when the computer was purchased. I can see where it's been. It's been at Argonne for a long time here. And I can see upcoming plans. I can see if it was calibrated. I would see that. I can see attachments. So this has ECCN information, export control associated to it. And then though, if I wanted to go back here, and I thought, oh, that wasn't the computer that I was looking for Evan. So I can go here, and this is just kind of a live demo of what I showed you on the slide. So you can say Argonne, you can say active asset, and then you can set another filter and look for that custodian name here. And apply your search. And it's going to show you the 3 computers. So if you didn't find the one the first time around, that's when you would go back and you would clear that global search and use these filters to your advantage to find do a bigger sweep to find the information. Okay, let's see. So one thing too, you can add, once you have your results here, you can add information here. So I'm going to show you, let's see, let's change this around a little bit. I have Josh on the call, so we'll take a look at Josh's stuff at SGP right now. I can add information over here. Josh has a lot of stuff that has unique configurations, so I can add that field here, and I can save it, and it's going to show some additional information right here on the search results page. And then I can drill into the record to see additional information. But this is just a way to get that information right out in front on your search results page. And then you can dig deeper if you need to after that.